I don't know what you're talking about.
Francis, congrats. Can you just describe the challenge of facing a player like Brandon, probably one of the most informed players on tour right now?
No question. But shout out to Brandon, obviously fellow American, and a guy I'm super close with, been really close with, and it's been awesome to see how he's playing. It's been awesome to see Wayne in his corner too. So happy for both those guys. But I knew what it had to be, and I was excited. I was excited to play against him, even though I have a good head-to-head against him. I knew it was going to be a different match. We're playing the semis of 1,000, so yeah, I wanted to make sure I got him again, especially with Wayne being in the box.
Talk about what the challenge will be like to go up against Arthur. I mean, really, these are the kind of matches you always say you kind of live for. It'll be big stage match against an exciting player.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be great, man. He's gonna be pumped up. He's gonna be ready to do something special, and so am I. And we're gonna meet each other at the highest level, and we're gonna let the best man win. He seen me earlier today after he won. He's like, "I'll see you in the final." I was like, "I got you, champ." So we're excited to do it.
And just talk about the opportunity to be here again in this final for the second time in 3 years. And
no, 100%. Especially, look, obviously, for whatever reason, I played really well here. Last year I had to pull out, but other than that, if I played matches in full, I've even been playing on Sunday. So, yeah, I mean, it's awesome to be another chance and hopefully get a different outcome on a Sunday.
Hey, Francis, well played, man. This is going to be the first ever Masters final between two black players in history. So obviously you've talked a lot in the past about how
I didn't think about it.
Yeah, about how you want to influence black people, to pick up the sport, to watch the sport. Obviously you want to win, but how big is it in general to have a moment like this?
First, I have a ton of respect for him. Ton of respect for people of color playing the game, and obviously, that's awesome. Great representation for a bunch of kids looking up to us and want to be in our position, and that's what it's about. And hopefully we can continue to have more and more big finals like this, having people of color, and I'm super pumped about it. I'm pumped about being in that stat. It's always nice to be part of history, and all those things are great. But I want to be holding that trophy. More importantly, right now.
You said yesterday that you didn't think you'd play here. How did, from the injury, how did you end up playing here then? What was that process like?
Yeah, so obviously, I was in bad shape from post-Wimbledon. I was taking a lot of, pain meds just to get through Wimbledon after Holly, which was crazy because I'm on such a high at that point, winning the tournament. And obviously, after losing tough match against Bublik, I went home and got a cortisone, thought I was good, didn't play for a couple of weeks, kind of just chilled out, didn't have much time to chill out, played a ton of matches this year, went to Tommy's wedding, hanging out, and then felt good, practicing, going to D.C., and then started feeling some pain in D.C., went to Canada, shouldn't have went, and then, I went to New York, with a wrist specialist. They saw the issue. They said I had a pretty big cyst in my wrist joint, got it out. Went needle, crossed my hand pretty much. It was a little uncomfortable, but got it out, and they said take a couple of days off, you should be good. They didn't actually want me to play here. They wanted me to kind of get right and get ready for, obviously, New York. But obviously every athlete's stubborn. I was like, well, I'm going to go to Cincinnati, and obviously, you're seeded. I didn't want to get fined, whatever. And I practiced 1 day, practiced 2 days. And I was like, a couple of Jeff Rubies in me. I feel pretty good. And I was like, let's go for it.
Is it a bit crazy then that you've been able to play so well despite all of that?
Yeah, I think the first round was a big statement piece. I was super pumped up. I was playing with great energy that first round. I felt great. And after that, I was pretty emotional. And after that, I was like, man, let's have a week. I got a bunch of the homies out here. Let's have some fun and do something special.
Francis, congrats on the win. Coming off an All-American semifinal, what's your take on American men's tennis now? After all, a lot of people will be bringing up how there hasn't been an American man to win the U.S. Open since '03.
Yeah, I think but we still got to, applaud us for what we are doing. Not get on us for what we're not doing. You know what I'm saying? I think there's still, we keep making it a flag thing what American guys aren't doing, but there's been 2 guys winning slams. Obviously, we had the opening at the French Open, and Zverev got it done there. But outside of that, there's been 2 guys winning slams. Before that, there was 3 guys winning slams. One of the guys is still playing somehow. It's nuts. So it's not really a flag issue. I think we just there's been guys that have been really, really good, and we have to obviously continue to try to be better. But you know, Ben won Canada back-to-back years. Fritz has been, you know, top 10 for a bunch of years. Ben's being a pretty solid top 10 guy. Myself, I've had great runs and slams. Brandon playing great. Lerner playing great. Quarter when he's healthy, he's great. Tommy Paul, like, you know, we got like 6, 7, 8 guys that are really, really good players. So I think we just applaud that. I think Davis Cup for Bob Bryan is impossible to pick. Like, how do you pick the guys? You pick a team, right? You pick a team just now, and now I'm in the finals. Now he's like, oh, what, did I make a wrong pick? Like, it's tough. So I just think we need to applaud us for what we are doing, and not get on us for what we're not doing.
You've been, I think, really locked in tight moments in the last few matches. Obviously, today saving 3 set points in the first set. Just curious, what's made you feel so good in those moments this week?
It's being where my feet are. I've, you know, down set point or whatever case may be, I can only affect the match on this point, not making the points bigger than what it is. You know, match is it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So, you know, even if I were to lose the first set, you just keep your head down and put your hard cap on and just keep pushing. You know, I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's a tennis match. Don't make it bigger than what it is. You know, you have an opportunity to play in front of people that are excited to watch you play on a Saturday night, and that's what it is. And there's a lot of calmness in that. And then ultimately, just knowing I put in a lot of work in, so I'm comfortable in however the match goes to just keep going. And if it's a bloodbath, it is. And if it's an easy match my way, I take that too.